Hey y'all, it's Girl Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I'll tell you in a minute, but happy belated Father's Day. Okay. This reading is for all the Leos out there. And I feel really bad for the good Leos out there because for whatever reason, like I've said many times before, the karmic masculine you're dealing with has a lot of Leo in his chart. Okay, well, yesterday I wasn't here because I was just by myself thinking about my father because he passed away 3 years ago. So I just wanted to take the day to myself. But for those of you whose father is still around, that are good fathers, cherish them, love them because, hey, I mean, we're not promised tomorrow. On the brighter side, I want to say thank you to all my viewers out there that are watching my videos more and for longer times, which means, yay, I'm not boring you. 111 on the timer. And I'm getting more subscriptions. Thank you very much. Um, I've gotten so many downloads, so be patient with me. Obviously, pay attention to all the synchronicities that you're seeing and animals and plants because they everything means something. Okay. Number one, this is really sad, but I'm not sure if you guys listened to the other recordings that I made, but this karmic masculine and their karmic, they've got a kid. She's a girl. CPS was called, and I think that the kid was taken away to foster care temporarily because it was like the parents had to prove that they were fit parents, but the father is not a fit parent at all. Pure alcoholic, drugs. Like, the dude is a drug lord. And I don't know, but I mean, some way, somehow, they got custody back of the kid. And I think, I don't know, the father could be training this kid on how to lie and manipulate. It's fucked up shit. It's weird. And before the karmic cycle ended, I see that he was doing root work because for those of you, you know, who are now trying to start their life from the bottom up, yet they were getting you fired by talking shit to your managers. And well, people had said stop doing that, stop doing that. So for a while there was some root work going on. And the scary, scary part is because he is such a drunk and a pillhead, he's driving while under the influence. And I think there's been a time or two where he's done that with the kid in the car. That is beyond selfish. That's dangerous as shit and beyond selfish because if dude gets into a car crash, he's gonna take his kid with him. I mean, we're both gonna die. But for sure, karmic is. I keep sensing suicide, y'all. I do. And please stay on top of your cleansing in all ways because a lot of people are projecting emotions onto you. So if you've been feeling weird with your emotions and you're all right for an hour and then like another 30 minutes later You're sad. You're just depressed. 5:05 on the timer. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? They're projecting on you, is what it is. And like I said in my other recording, I was talking about how I heard a whole flock of crows clawing their asses off and flying over me. I firmly believe that that's divine masculine's karmic because she's absolutely jealous of you, but so is your karmic's karmic because uh, masculine wants you. Their karmic is jealous as shit about that. She's been a copycat of yours. 555 on the timer. There's a lot of change coming. She's been playing your copycat for a long time. And then your karmic, their karmic, completely jealous of you as well because it's obvious that 616 on the timer that he wants you instead. And I mean, shit, this crazy motherfucker is hoping that you will be their mistress. What? I mean, married, has her own family, but wants you as a mistress. The fuck? No, I don't think so. And he's a total womanizer, thinks that it's okay to abuse women, shit like that. And this poor kid is just surrounded by dysfunction and chaos. And a lot of people from this coven just want to beat his ass because of all the dangerous shit that he's done. It's not just the crimes. It's, dude, you didn't stop fucking around with the feminine for the longest time. And just the more shit you keep doing, the more karmic debt you're racking up. And then that, poor kid's got to deal with it. And the next generation, but also everybody else that's involved. Their generations are going to have to deal with generational karma curses to break off too. That's also, dude, you're driving drunk, high, fucked up with your kid in the car. Ay, Dios míos. Anyways, another thing, feminines, I know that you guys have, some projects up your sleeve, and as always, keep them to your damn self. Because, of course, monitoring spirits so that the monitoring spirits can relay the message to them, but the divine is saying no, we're not doing this monitoring spirit shit, and any demonic entities that the karmic still wants to conjure up, no, he can't do it, and now he's actually being haunted by the entities that he conjured up. That's part of the karmic debt. Anyways, Leos, let's go. Like I said, the last time I'm gonna use those oracles today. I'm gonna use different ones tomorrow, so it'll be a surprise. 9/11 on the timer. Emergency. Arsenic. There's arsenic involved somewhere. Leos, Leos, Leos. Doo 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 doo. Two more shuffles. This one. Fucking drinking and driving with a kid in the car. I just fucking like cherry on top, man. That's an example of a piss poor shit father. Oh, look. The main message right here. The star. Woohoo. Yeah, these 10:30 on the timer. These are all characters and scenes from the movie Hocus Pocus. You got the star, baby. You are the star. You feminines, you're the star. It's like wishing upon a shooting star. 10:50 on the timer. You get everything. You get everything that you've been manifesting. And your masculine's gonna get you too. They've been they've been manifesting you for a long time, but as I've mentioned before in many other videos, a lot of people in their gossip and their lies and rumors about you trying to get him to stay away from you, but it's getting to the point where he can't take it anymore. It's like that saying, you can't help who you love, and that's what what that is. But star baby, woo! Let's see. Oh, and also your karmic could also be a star on stage. Maybe they like to perform musically inclined, they like to perform. Maybe you are doing something like this, or I don't know, maybe I just heard commercials, like maybe you guys create your own commercials or some shit. But you're meant to be seen in the limelight, 12:21 on the timer. Some of you could be seen in the limelight with, public relations or somebody who, like, the head founder for charity of some sort, but you're seen in the limelight, okay? Let's see. Oh wow. Whoa. And of course, there's still rumors going around, but I think half of it is about you, and then the other half is about the karmic. But we's about to figure this out. Oh, both of them. Wow. Hmm. What? Man, this karmic masculine, so fucking pissed that he can't have you. And you're trying to find ways, I don't know, like different angles, different avenues to try and get what he wants, but no, bitch, the cycle is closed. The karmic cycle with your ass is closed, bitch. Was this person ever told no as a kid? Shit. Hmm. Not gonna take all those cards because that's insane. Fuck. Oh, that's it. Three more. No mas. No mas. And this Carmack is racist. Used to be a neo-Nazi. Or a skinhead, as they used to call them. But yet, I think that secret just came out recently about him. And there are several 1616 on the timer. There are several Hispanics and Jewish and black people that have been involved in this coven. Wow. And they're looking at him sideways too, like, excuse me? Okay. Oh, this is the main present. Six of Wands. This is victory. Victory. You you won this whole warfare. Uh Not only is it the spiritual warfare, but I've always called it the psychological warfare too, because the, the karmic masculine, it's 1717 on the timer. He's a sociopath. He likes to fuck around with a person's psyche. And you won in the sense of you handled this whole situation with grace, dignity, and integrity. You never gossiped about anybody, never cursed or hexed anybody. Awesome. Awesome. And the star. Here you go again. Yeah, because you are the star, baby. You won this shit. Class, intelligence. Essentially, I mean, you outsmarted this karmic. Hates women. Womanizer, man. For shits and giggles, what else is within this? The Six of Wands with the star. Ooh. Five, six, seven of Wands. Okay. Yes, the karmic, trying to find something up his sleeve to get away, wants to try and get away with something. He wants to steal the star from you. He wants the victory that you got, but it's not gonna happen because you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. You're moving forward, whether they like it or not. The portal to you, the karmic cycle, done. Get over it. The Ten of Pentacles with the pumpkins, yeah, you got the jackpot. Him and other people in the coven wanted your jackpot. And that could have been, like I said, spiritual inheritance, but I'm sensing a lot of tangible inheritance. That's if somebody has passed away. And this karmic does know people in high places, and so does the rest of the coven, but somehow somebody could have gotten a hold of this individual's will and had the will changed with what money goes to who. But they've been caught. They've been caught. There has been a private investigator, a legit private investigator involved, and knows what the fuck's up. Knows what the fuck is up. The sun upright, I can't make this shit up. You're getting your happiness, so is your masculine. And when I said that this private investigator knows what's up, the sun upright talks about shit being illuminated. The real truth has come out. This person is embarrassed as shit. This karmic is so embarrassed as shit. Transformation, which talks about death. Y'all could be seeing black cats. I know I have, and that's talking about familiar. But transformation, death, unfortunately, death does talk about physical death, as I've mentioned several times. There are currently, well, in the past, there have been several people who have died, unfortunately. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. 22 on the timer when I said that. Because they wished many death spells on you. Fatal car crashes, drowning, terminal illness, all of that. Those people have passed. And there's about to be more people that are going to go in very violent ways. Because, I mean, the karmic was constantly calling you guys a dark witch because of all of the nasty shit that was happening. No, it's called nasty karma. But then also, death talks about shedding old skin. 23, 22 on the timer. You have shed old skin. You are not the same person that you used to be. And you're proud of yourself for that. You know, this whole death magic, it's been going on for years, 8 to 10 or 12 years, and you learn so much about yourself and that you are spiritual because the karmic is very religious, Satanist. You're spiritual, but you've transformed, become much more mature. You've always been highly intelligent. You're not afraid or embarrassed to be your authentic selves anymore. And it's like, if people don't like it, then fuck them. Who cares? You don't have to hang around me. If you don't like me, then you don't have to hang around me. That's the attitude. Then you have the Five of Cups reversed. Okay. Somebody, the plan of revenge to get you back didn't work. This karmic was always about revenge, still is, but he can't do it. He's been trying to use other people to do the dirty work. No, he's gonna get arrested in front of a lot of people. I see like a huge flip out sometime this month or next month. There's gonna be a huge ass flip out when the reunion happens, and this person is gonna be all kinds of fucked up on alcohol and drugs and shit, and to see this person screaming and yelling, starting fights. The eyes are constantly bloodshot red from all the drinking constantly. Oh my goodness. Hey, I totally see a flip out. He's gonna get arrested in front of several coven members and just be embarrassed. And he's actually gonna try to fight the cops because this talks about a project that didn't work and you have to walk away. He's gonna have to walk away from it because getting arrested, plain and simple. Wow. The Hierophant upright. Excuse me. This is, whew, sorry, the secret society. This is the coven I speak of. It is a religious organization, and this religious organization is satanic. You rebelled, and karmic masculine fucking pushy as shit. Doesn't seriously doesn't know how to take no for an answer. Try to get you to stop being spiritual and convert to his religion, and they're like, not no, but hell no. Like on is what the bottom. Oh wow, five of candles upright. Fighting. A lot of fighting going on. Oof. And this is half of it is physical, I want to say, and then the other half of it is verbal. He is physically abusing his wife. She's trying to divorce his ass big time if she hasn't already, because I mean, the divorce would be considered um due to what's the fucking word? Extreme cruelty. It, Coño, you know what this reminds me of? I shit you not. This abuse. Okay, if y'all have ever seen the movie in the 70s with Farrah Fawcett, The Burning Bed, how she was, I mean, had the shit beat out of her for 13 years. Okay, I mean physically abused. 30:03 on the timer. That I'm laughing because of the synchronicity. So confirming that I'm right. Anyways, true story. Um, her name was actually Francine Hughes, in the true story. But she was played by Farrah Fawcett in the 70s, and uh, she she divorced him due to it was called extreme cruelty. But back then, that's like a slap on the wrist. Back then, divorces really didn't mean shit, especially where she came from, which was what I think Kentucky. Anyways, he also verbally abused the fuck out of her. I mean, there was no magic involved, but there's extreme cruelty in this marriage for sure, and belittles the fuck out of her. I mean, this is a fucking mess. And they're definitely fighting. Well, the coven is fighting amongst each other because here's the thing. Yes, the karmic masculine, once once you feminines left him, abandonment, wounds came up, yes, and then all kinds of rumors started, and it's been nonstop with the rumors. Everybody, twisting details, all kinds of shit. And then at the same time, telling these coven members that, oh, did you know that the feminine said this about you too? How can that be when the feminine has been keeping to herself for all this time because of isolation spells and just minding her own goddamn business? And for anybody who had a brain, they would have known that the, the feminine wasn't hanging out with the karmic. She wanted nothing to do with his ass. Still doesn't. And then, in his mind, to make it even more fun, he started creating lies and rumors about, you know, hey Timmy, hey Timmy, did you know that Betty Sue said this about you? Timmy would be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, Betty Sue said that about you behind your back. Oh yeah. Well, that's fucked up. I've been one of her best friends for like 15 years. Oh, well, you better go talk to her. That's what she said about you. And then what would happen? It would start a quarrel, excuse me, between Timmy and Betty Sue. And because there was misunderstanding, which really it was Jimmy being told a lie, being told a lie from the karmic, saying that Betty Sue talked shit about that three-ring triangle, that 34 on the timer. The karmic did shit like that. People in the coven started drama amongst other coven members like that, and a lot of fights started breaking out too. Well, the karmic told me this. Is it true? No. Are you sure? Yeah, why would I lie to you? I've known you for like fucking 20 years. Well, then, there's something that's gotta be a misunderstanding, or you're just jealous of me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And he was laughing privately about it the whole time. Fuck, man. Judgment, judgment to the Hierophant. This whole coven, this church. And then, let's see, we have the five. Okay, Eight of Wands reversed. There is no creativity left. They're fucked. They're done. They can't come up with any ways. Period. Let's see here. Down here. Queen of Swords reversed. With the Knight of Swords upright. This is the masculine who knows that he needs to come with the quickness, take action, and speak up. Defending the feminine. I sense that the masculine has been protecting the feminine from a distance and trying to vindicate her name that she is none of the shit that she's been called. I think the karmic has gotten in his face about some shit, or somebody else has, tried to test him. Like, I mean, like getting in each other's face, like, 37:27 on the timer. I mean, it could be the karmic to the masculine, like face to face, like trying to throw each other's balls in each other's faces, but the karmic started it. Oh, so you're defending her, huh? Huh? Yeah, is that what you're doing? And yeah, I am. Because I'm in love with her, and yeah, I fucked up, and I'm owning up to my mistakes of talking shit and doing any black magic against her. And you know what? What are you gonna do about it? Like, I still love her. Or there could have been some other person that he's been friends with, the masculine's been friends with for a very long time, and standing his ground, and saying, yeah, like, yeah, I love her. And people have been fighting over this shit. Well, how can you love someone that's a whore and da 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 da, and standing up for you? He knows you're not a whore. 38:48 on the timer. I gotta pee. Sorry, guys. I am probably the only reader. Takes breaks. Anyway, but fuck it. You guys are liking and watching my videos even more, so I'm not boring you and shit. Because I told y'all I can be sassy. It's just I was being very, how do I say, not shy, just very cautious in the past when I started, because I just didn't want to get flagged on YouTube, and because I know Facebook flags you for shit too. But then, I mean, I also saw other readers that were cussing up and down. I'm like, I can be myself too. Anyways, okay, you would have the Queen of Swords reversed. She's just a lion bitch. Does black magic. This is the past. Right now, I'm getting that this is your karmic's karmic. Black magic in the sense of body magic and beauty magic to copycat you, hoping to lure in the karmic back to her. But for null and void, because I mean, feminines, you're unique. Every single person in this world is unique. You are who you are. You know, people can't copycat anybody, no matter how much they try. Then down here you have the Knight of Cups upright, and like I've said before, the Knight of Cups, the Knight here, is the slowest one of them all. It's dragging his ass. He knows he wants you. He knows he wants you. I mean, for the longest time, but been dragging ass for a lot of reasons. Like I said, it's been because he's been lied to. Friends don't approve of this relationship because what he doesn't know that everybody else does is that 4151, before I even say this shit, you and this masculine are meant to leave a legacy behind with a child, a boy, or it could be twin boys. This kid, or plural kids, they're very special. For everybody in the collective, with all the sacred reunions, you guys are all having kids that are special. And I'm not talking special like with, any type of handicap here. They could be, crystal children. Temperance in reversed. Somebody that is not using their logic or their intuition, period. Reckless. Reckless, irresponsible, not thinking twice about, excuse me, anybody else involved. What the hell's going on with this Queen of Swords reversed and Temperance? 7 of. This is the shiny thing syndrome that, whoa, things look better on the other side where the grass is greener. Oh shit. Okay, now I'm getting this Queen of Swords as two different dark witches, dark high priestesses. Karmic's karmic, but now divine masculine because after breakup, ooh, the shiny thing syndrome. The grass looks greener over there on the other side. Think I want to give that a try, maybe. But at that point, it 44:33 on the timer. At that point, it was called being under mental mind illusion magic and psychic attacks. 5 of Swords, yup, can't make it up. Karmic, working with your masculine's karmic. Mm-hmm. Those two, like I said, your karmic and your masculine's karmic working together to attack the masculine's crown chakra, making him think that, oh yeah, the grass is greener on the other side. But trust me, the masculine, now that he knows the truth, oh hell no. He's realized that his karmic is not where it's at. 10 of Swords reversed. No more betrayal. No more betrayal. Now that the truth is out, because I mean, you got the sun upright, and you got the star, and you got, what the fuck was this? The Six of Wands, which is victory. You have the star, okay? Judgment. Everybody being judged. There is no creativity to come up with anything else. You know, they're done. Because, yeah, that was a sneaky shit. With your karmic working with your masculine's karmic secretly, that was sneaky shit because, yeah, the karmic wanted you and the masculine's karmic wanted him. So it's like, oh, well, if I can't have you, this chick wants your masculine. They played it. But the swords of betrayal, they're gone now that it's all out in the open. This was a game of chess, y'all. And the tower in reverse. Yep. Shit. Damn it. Mm. Coño, tu madre. What is this shit? I'm gonna have to read it both ways now. And just use the intuition. If I remember correctly, the Three of Wands was in reversed. If I remember correctly. Somebody wants to fuck with my reading. Because I have had cards drop on accident, slip out of my hand on accident, on other shit. That could also be a form of spell work going on. Okay. Well, the tower reversed. Um, they seeing Coven knew that this change was happening of the masculine admitting that he wants the feminine. This was a shocker. This was a shocker. 50:05 on the timer. King of Cups reversed. That's the karmic right there. Nasty ass son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. Very cruel. Very, very, very fucking cruel. That is your karmic. The relationship didn't last very long because, at first, very slick, smooth talker, all of that. Wooed you off your feet with, sweet nothings, and then before you knew it, the real colors came out. This is the upcoming future. We have, what the fuck? 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. Okay. You never played the victim of anything. And you still aren't. Because, technically, if you want to get real technical, you are the victim of this whole thing. But you never played victim because number one, who the fuck were you gonna tell? 51:41 on the timer. Who were you really gonna tell I was gonna believe you? No one. So you fought this whole shit by yourself. Queen of Cups reversed. Same thing. Nasty ass bitch. No empathy, no compassion, no forgiveness. Holds grudges just like the King of Cups in reverse does. Yeah, when I said that your karmic was working alongside your masculine's karmic, this is your masculine's karmic. Jealous of you like no other, no compassion. Totally enjoyed watching you suffer from her spells because she was doing beauty spells and body magic spells on YouTube and really trying to fuck around with your reproductive system and cause hormonal imbalances. So in the future, you would have issues with trying to conceive. You know, all of this is out in the open. And then you have the strength card, which is a Leo card. This definitely talks about your inner strength. They underestimated your ass. Woo! Underestimated your ass. I just heard rough broad. An old man that in their 50s or 60s, I just got the number 57. Some guy in the was 57 years old. I just heard tough brothers. Alright, what the fuck with that Eight of Swords reverse, man? The Magician? Nah. You could be a natural witch. And it's upright. You're a good witch. You're a wonderful alchemist. And you're masculine, too. He's a wizard. He is not a dark warlock. He doesn't play victim either. It's just like, bitch, what? What'd you say? 10 of Cups upright. Beautiful. This is The whole family. The Ten of Cups upright. This is the jackpot. This is your future upcoming family. The house, the kids, the money, all of it. Okay? All curses being broken. In the future, when you are ready to have kids, I sense a lot of you guys, if you don't have kids yet already, y'all could be having kids in your 40s. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Fuck it. You know? That's badass, yo. The Fool Upright. That's awesome. This is a whole new chapter. This is walking your way out of the crowd of bullshit to a whole new chapter of adventures. Calculated risks and adventures without drama, without this fucking Queen of Cups in reversed. That's nice. Queen of Wands upright. That is you, Leo Feminine. You are on your game, or like, you're ready to go. You are sick and tired of the struggle. Sick and tired of the damn struggle. You're ready to go. Hardworking. You initiate things. You don't leave projects unfinished. And you know that certain projects aren't going to get done in one day. It's going to take a while, but you always make sure that they get done. The Chariot upright, fast movement. Yo, this is beautiful. The future is finally speeding up for you guys. This is a nice reading. And then you have, let's see, the Four of Cups reversed. That's not bad. This talks about how you've already looked at yourself in the mirror. And so, as the masculine, you guys know who you are inside now. What you're gonna put up, what you ain't gonna put up with. You have your boundaries, he's got his boundaries, but you guys together, working together, it's gonna be awesome. You're not gonna step on each other's toes and shit. And the High Priestess reversed. Oh, of course. It's always something. This is a dark, nasty witch. I'm sensing that it's your masculine's karmic. Because, Queen of Cups reversed right here. Nasty dark witch. Dark high priestess. I'm sensing a secret of some sort with her. What the fuck? Oh. She could have caught the STD because there's been a big ass rumor about an STD going around and that it came from the feminine. She got it from the karmic. Cause like I said, in secret, she's been working in cahoots with your karmic, and they're both very promiscuous. Cause your karmic is not happy at all with his marriage, you know, masculine wants nothing to do with her. Nothing sexual, nothing. She's got an STD. And also, long ago in the past, she could have pretended to be pregnant with his kid, with the masculine's kid. But that was a flat out lie, because the masculine has always taken good care of himself sexually. And she could have tried to come up with bullshit of, oh, there was a hole in the condom, da 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 da. Shut the fuck up. It was just a scheme to try and, you know, keep him around. The Hermit in reverse. Coming out of the cave. Okay. You guys coming out of the cave, socializing, because you've been in isolation mode for a long time. Speaking up, trying to make new, better friends, that's for sure. And the masculine, the same shit. Coming out of his cave, because he knows who he is. He's putting people in their place. And then also, a karmic Leo doesn't want to face inner demons. It's too scary for him. But, the drugs and the alcohol are easier, but it is totally destroying his life. The lovers in reverse. Yeah. The dark high priestess doesn't want you to have your reunion. Neither does the karmic, but oh fucking well, get over it. But this also talks about a business partnership that has failed. Business partnerships of magic that have failed. Karmic was working with his karmic, and their business of magic failed. It worked for many years, but it ain't anymore because the cycle's closed. And your karmic was working with the masculine's karmic, doing the same shit. Oh, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. No, excuse me, pocket full of losers. Page of wands upright. Somebody, this is the smallest page in the wands. Oh, someone wants to take action on something. Yeah, what the hell is up with the page? King of Pentacles upright. Ooh, that's a characteristic of your masculine. I'm being told to shut the fuck up now. Because, look, right here. Here is one of your characteristics. Queen of Pentacles upright. Mhm. Ace of Cups reversed. This talks about complete sadness, depression, someone be crying their eyeballs out. Why? Page of Swords reversed. Because their lies didn't work. Because the lies, at the end of it all, the lies didn't. Yeah. Oh, the bottom message here is King of Cups reversed. The karmic masculine's lies didn't work. The shit caught up to him. Cry a fucking river, Justin Timberlake. Mm. Knight of Wands. Okay. This could either be the masculine or the karmic who wants to take action to you. Hanged Man reversed. Okay, that's the karmic. That actually wants to try to come your way, sweep you up, but if not only does the feminine doesn't believe a fucking thing you say, doesn't want you, not a goddamn thing to do with you, and everybody knows you're a liar. You've ruined all kinds of friendships and shit that have been around for 20, 30 years. Because you've been playing your little fucking bullshit games of lies with other people. Not just lying on the feminine and ruining, destroying everything of hers, but destroying other people's relationships too. And you get off on that. The hangman reverse, yeah, you were gonna hang upside down by the tree, okay, and the feminine and the masculine get the last laugh. Get the fucking last laugh. Knight Pentacles upright. There is the masculine. Yep. He knows everything. He knows everything. And he knows that he's got to come to you. Because there's a lot of crazy ass dangerous motherfuckers that live around his area that want to hurt you. My dearest feminines, if you were to go anywhere in that area where these people live. You're gonna get your ass beat. You're gonna get jumped. You're gonna have to go to the hospital. They want to cause some serious injuries. The masculine is gonna have to go the other way. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. The Emperor in reversed. Nasty ass Emperor. Nasty ass Emperor. He's gonna be hanging by a tree. Everybody knows that. I mean, thinks that he is the king of the world. Godlike complex. Everybody can see right through him. This is, I mean, like I said, the feminine and the masculine get the last fucking laugh with this shit. Ace of Pentacles upright. What did I say? You feminines, you definitely get what is rightfully owed to you. The divine and the deities that you believe in. It's like, here you go. Here's your pentacle of everything. Your dream job, family, money, career. No poverty, no scarcity. Not having to wonder who's behind you and wanting to jump your ass or hurt you. That's beautiful. Oh, oh, hold on. Before any fucking card. Okay, well, with this right here, talks about external influences. The two of pentacles upright, it means balance. Someone knows how to balance and multitask their life really well between work and socializing. That's the masculine because right over here, you have the Six of Cups upright. That's the masculine. You have wonderful memories together. You guys were together for several years and on the verge of either moving in together or talking about marriage. And you have the Two of Swords reversed, which means that there's no two sides to the story. Situation, the real juicy ass situation, and all the real truth, it's all out there. He doesn't have to question anymore. And I mean, half of the questioning was because of the shit he was hearing from people that he thought were his friends. And then the other half of the questioning was because uh psychic attacks to the crown chakra, mental mind illusion shit. And then you have okay, Seven of Swords. Someone trying to be sneaky about something. And here you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Someone does not have any fruit of the labor they feel for themselves. And that's because all of the hard work that they did wasn't for good at all. They created nothing but a horrible mess. I mean, seriously, ruining everything for everybody, taking everybody down with him. And then you have the Eight of Cups reversed. That talks about somebody leaving a current situation, whatever it is, and going back to the original situation. Because yeah, they could have thought that, oh, that project over there looks better, and then it doesn't work out, and like, fuck, well, let's go back the other way and see if we can give that one another shot. That's the masculine. He feels so bad for ghosting the feminine. Oh my god. Yeah, 'cause down here with the Four of Pentacles too, yeah, it's about somebody who's holding on to any little dime penny that they had to their name because the money was being stolen from them. And the Four of Wands reversed here. Somebody is not getting their happiness with any celebrations of any sort, no wedding. The masculine's karmic does not get the happiness, celebration, and marriage that she's always wanted with the masculine. Hmm. Yeah, the Three of Wands reversed, it talks about somebody is not getting their rewards. Any, they're not getting anything that they manifested for because they try to ruin the Six of Cups. They didn't work properly. They don't deserve the fruit of the labor, which their fruit of the labor is the Empress, and that is you. You are the Empress. And remember, you've got the Emperor in reversed. The Two of Pentacles. If I were to read it in reversed, somebody not wanting you to have your happiness. No, it's definitely Two of Cups upright. It's definitely the Two of Cups upright, for sure. So that is your sacred reunion, y'all, because Two of Cups upright, two people coming together in a reunion, Two of Pentacles upright, somebody who's got their shit together and can balance very well. Okay. Seven of Swords upright. Yeah, somebody who was trying to be sneaky. Trying to be sneaky. Give me a second, yeah. Sneaky in a good way is what I'm getting. This could be the masculine trying to be sneaky in a good way, because then you have the Six of Swords upright, and look, there's a broom. There's a broom on it, which means, you're sweeping away dirt away because you're moving on to calmer waters. Wow. Yeah. Two of Cups, sacred reunion, balance between life and work. Being sneaky about shit, but I'm not saying anything. And moving on to calmer waters. The Empress. Okay. While everybody else, they were trying so hard not to get them to have their celebration, but they are. Oh, anything yet. Like I said, the King of Cups reversed doesn't want happiness, and he is fucking miserable with his karmic. I want one more though for the Four of Wands reversed. The Page of Pentacles reversed. An idea to try to really, oh my god. One, this is the karmic that wants to try to swoop the Empress, off her feet with this fake offer of money and shit. Fuck you. He doesn't know what love is, and love isn't always about money, man. Jesus Christ. To him, everything about money, 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 money. And checkmate. Ace of Swords upright. Breakthrough in communication. That the karmic masculine's ideas don't work because there's a breakthrough coming in, a breakthrough in communication coming in. A great one. Take your ideas, karmic masculine, and throw them down the fucking toilet with your vomit because you're destroying your liver. Okay? Yeah. Sorry, not sorry for being a bitch. I can't make this up. Oh my god. Five of Wands upright again is the other message. People really are going at it with fighting. This is a lot of verbal, physical fighting. Well, shit, and not just verbal, I mean, not just verbal physical fighting amongst the coven themselves, and it's towards the karmic masculine, but also I think it could be verbal arguments with the masculine as well, with the masculine's choice of wanting to be with the feminine. If you guys have liked this reading so far and it resonates, please like and subscribe. It's not shitty, damn. Oh, all these people from the past can go fucking kick rocks, man. This is sorry, not sorry. I mean, I thought that, some of these people were cool, but now I'm like, this is just fucking trash, man. Really, really and truly. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. No, no, listen, feminine, you will never be out in the cold again. Okay, you'll never have to worry about money or feeding yourselves. Nothing like that again. The moon in reversed. Secrets and mysteries and illusions have come out about all of this and what's been done to you. Justice. Page of Cups. Of course, the karmic trying to offer a little cup of love. Fuck you, shut up. Walk away. Nobody. You're an annoying gnat. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles upright. Hard work. And it talks about hard work. But what type of hard work? Was this hard work in terms of black magic? Or, oh no, hard work on behalf of the feminine? Hard ass work on the feminine for protecting and defending herself the whole way. She gonna get her justice. And the Two of Wands upright. There was a choice that had to be made. And you see, here's the thing. Feminine chooses the masculine. The masculine wants the feminine, but now the choice is he gonna pick love or the friends? 28, 28 on the timer. But I really do believe that he's gonna pick the feminine over the friends because this is a sacred reunion. Yeah, at first the two choices were who was gonna pick who, and now the masculine people are giving him an ultimatum. People are his friends are giving him an ultimatum. It's either us or her, and he's standing up for himself, and he's like, it's her, and that's divinely orchestrated. The devil in reverse, which is awesome. Oh, the devil energy is gone. King of Wands upright. That is beautiful because you have the Queen of Wands upright over here. And then, I mean, the Ten of Wands upright. People over here dealing with their hardships and their karmic debt. Oh well. So this is cool. This is really good. The Magician upright, Ten of Cups upright, Queen of Wands, King of Wands upright, the Fool upright, whole new chapter, the Strength, Ace of Pentacles, you got the Star, the Empress, Six of Cups upright. Man, look, and you got the Queen of Pentacles upright with the King of Pentacles upright, Six of Swords upright. This is great. Oh, Leos. This is nice. This is really nice. And if you like this message and it resonates, please like and subscribe. And for shits and giggles, what the fuck else is here? Oh, of course. Oh, Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, third party is gone out of the picture. Ace of Wands upright. Whatever sneaky, good sneaky shit the masculine got, success. Four of Swords reverse. This karmic has all the rumors are about him now, that how he's taking everybody else down with him. Oh, the World reversed. Yeah, everybody's life is fucked. They're gonna have many reincarnations to go through, but your world is not complete without the masculine and vice versa, but that's coming. Because then you have the Knight of Swords reversed. There's no paranoia, no nightmares. You're gonna be fine, y'all. Yep, King of Swords reversed, the fucking dictator. You guys, this is fine. Beautiful. Okay. After I put these away, quick intermission to go here and there, and I am calling it quits with you guys. I want some dinner. Or how do I want to eat those? The question. They're cool cards. Who created them? I mean, they're so badass. Definitely, definitely a good idea. Be back. Yo, yo, what's up? Lego my ego. Oh, wow. It's ridiculous. Alright. Gothic Oracle. I'm not going to explain the whole definition of, or the description of the art, but I'm taking out this card because it is muy importante. Oh, what take the reason why this deck is time consuming is because there's no index, so you gotta sit here and actually find the fucking. There's a message coming, guys. The message is either coming from a true, legit police officer about certain documents that you were meant to see, or like I said, a breakthrough in communication. Ave Maria, please for me. Finally, the Lord talks about battle. We've been in spiritual battle for years. This card suggests that battle is necessary or inevitable. There will be circumstances when we are called into conflict and must consider the best method of response. In some situations, choosing not to respond or enter into combat is the best course of action. But this card reminds us that there will be times when it is vital for you to stand your ground and fight. You're goddamn right. The appearance of this card could signify that there is tension in the air. Quarrels and other kinds of non physical warfare could be heading your way. So, donning your own armor, readying for counterattack, could be your best and only option. Unfortunately, we all fall prey to criticisms and condemnation from others. Valor reminds us that there are some disputes we simply cannot walk away from. Mhm. All right, Leos, what else? Doing pretty good timing. Two more. Last one. Mm. Main message here, you got the North Star. Pretty. New day now. Here we go. Talks about acceptance because the North Star is a fixed symbol. So if you've got this card, then you are being reminded that not everything can be fixed or changed to suit. We can't control the weather on our wedding day, for example, or change someone's mind once it is made up. In a reading, you may be advised not to pursue something as it is clearly not working. While you may be in a position to move some mountains, there will always be some challenges that cannot be overcome. Accepting that not every hurdle can be jumped is a sign of maturity and can save you a lot of disappointment. And like I said, a lot of these cards have been the same cards for every zodiac sign. So clearly, the whole collective needs to hear this shit. For the last zodiac, which is Virgo, I'm turning on my. Trick or treat. I love Halloween. What did I say? Message. This one. Oh, might as well take the wheel too. Fuck it. See the wheel and wheel of the year. It's at the very end. It talks about cycles. Throughout the seasons, things sprout, grow, and then wither and die. This is the fact of life, and we must allow it to flow naturally without resistance or interruption. If you got this card, you are being reminded that life is all about change. There are often many changes in life that we are incapable of preventing. Not all of these will be life altering, and while some will be feared, others will be welcomed. This large dragon confirms that change is taking effect and reminds you that sometimes the best course of action is to go with the flow. A wise person will recognize when participation is pointless, and it is best to stand back and not react. Now is the time to yield and understand that the universe has a greater plan, even if it is not what you had expected. We have Black Unicorn, that stands for independence. So it says occasionally we need to stand on our own 2 feet. When this card appears in a reading, it is suggesting that now is not a time to rely on others, but to stand confidently in your own beliefs and take charge of your life. This card is, in many ways, a symbol of choice, since it is in our decisions that we exercise our power and independent thinking. Whether you choose to be self sufficient and decide to go it alone or make a stand, potentially pushing against the flow, doing so will command respect from others and put you in a league of your own. I remember watching that movie, League of Their Own. We have Dance with Death and talks about risks. Okay. This card can at times arrive as a warning. Are you taking risks that could become hazardous, or is a choice you're making precarious or even dangerous? This card urges you to consider what the outcome might be and if you are risking more than you might gain from a certain decision. To dance with death is to potentially make a sacrifice. When when it when it when it is at its most favorable, this card could be suggesting that a small risk is worth taking. While you would be advised to not endanger either your health or security, there will be times when taking a chance can pay off or a gamble could reap rewards. Shit, I'm gonna go to the damn casino and Dragon Beauty talks about gifts. And this card connotating a gift, a pleasant surprise, or the arrival of something pleasing. It can describe the giving of presents and the generosity of others, but its meaning is far wider than, impromptu gift giving. Dragon Beauty will, in some situations, concern compliments and can predict praise. What could be better than being told you are doing a good job or being congratulated for your efforts? In some readings, the card will hint at promotions. If you have drawn this card, then know that the gift of good news it's on its way as new opportunities may be headed in your direction. In its simplest of meanings, being reminded of your qualities, admired or noticed will give you a much needed boost. That sounds nice. You have Dragon Trainer, talks about skills. If you got this card, it describes a need for broadening your skills, or even, in some cases, the ability to share them. Would you do well to improve your own skill set by embarking on some training or going back to school? Might a little extra practice help you with a pastime or hobby? This card is a symbol of improvement and development of one's expertise, sometimes leading to a promotion at work or gaining some kind of mastery. In some situations, Dragon Trainer will be asking that you share your own talents, teaching others something that you have learned or are considered an expert at could be part of this card's message. Enchantment and talks about commitment. If you got this card, then you are being asked to think about how committed you are to something or someone. Are you all in or are you all out? Commitment comes with responsibility and must not be taken lightly. Are you about to sign a contract, enter into a partnership, or are you considering taking a relationship to a new level? If so, make sure that you are aware of what your commitment will entail. While enchantment may very well be the reward, it may be more difficult to step out of the fairy ring than it was to step in. Y'all, when it comes to this sacred reunion, step in and you ain't gonna have regrets, man. This karmic masculine's a fucking asshole. Fire Dragon talks about a mother's love. It says, you do not need to be a mother to appreciate this card. Whether it is a child or a new business you are nurturing, it is only natural to do what you can to help it succeed. We dote on our creations and dreams, those close to us and our pets. If you have drawn this card, then you are being reminded that there are no limits when it comes to love. In a reading, Fire Dragon will arrive to show us what is important and where we must apply care and devotion. Gothic prayer talks about hope. We all need aspirations. If you got this card, then you are being advised not to give up, hoping that yours will eventually manifest. Gothic prayer usually arrives at a time when we are feeling lost and unsure of whether to continue. However, for this very reason, it symbolizes the need to carry on and believe in a better time. Whether you have been down on your luck or are simply feeling unmotivated, this card is a beacon of light at the end of a tunnel, providing something for you to look forward to. Not tripping. Blue Moon. It's about luck. Blue moons are very rare. So this card is connected to luck and the seemingly impossible becoming possible. When its magnificent glow lights the reading, it suggests that you will become the beneficiary of prosperity. This occurrence, however, may not be expected since the card, like the blue moon, is out of the ordinary. Luck is on your side. Fortune will favor you, and you'll likely be in the right place at the right time. Surprise opportunities and random synchronicities are part of this card's message. Whether you find a little extra than you thought in your bank account this month or meet with someone who could positively change your life. Hmm. Then you have trick or treat. Talks about choice. If you got this card, then a choice is before you. It suggests that there is more than one way to progress and that you are being given options. To be given a choice is a luxury that we must not forget that responsibility comes with the power of choosing. Consideration or advice may be needed before committing to one choice or another. What we do in the present will have an effect on what happens at a later date. Being conscious of how your actions would influence your life and the life of others, even in the distant future, is part of this card's core message. So I hear that. Shit. Immortal Flight. It talks about deception. I hope you guys are still with me. I'm sorry for the long shit. Like I said, I'm changing out the Oracle cards after the very last one, which is Virgo. Hmm. The motives of someone in your environment could be under question. Is a friend or colleague telling you something quite different from what they truly believe? Does your intuition suggest that you not trust a situation? If this card comes into your reading, it could be a warning that deception is near or that someone is hiding something from you. This is a time to do a little research before making any big commitments. When in shadow, immortal flight can describe the unfaithful, the dishonest, or those intending to compromise or mislead you. Inner strength talks about courage. If you got this card, then you need to draw on your own resources of inner strength, your own inner dragon. This is not always easy, especially if it is buried away under doubt and apprehension. We can attempt to find inner strength when we stand up for something we believe in or face up to our fear. Just receiving this card can be a reminder of the strength that lies within you. If you are feeling less than confident or need to confront something head on, this card suggests that you have the courage to take on far more than you believe you can. Yep, yep, man. Light the darkness. Talks about clarity. See, if you got this card, it may be time to still your mind and keep alert. Clarity or understanding could be within your grasp if you only open your eyes and ears. The words of a friend, the lines of a song, or a seemingly random message from an unexpected source could provide the answer that you have been looking for. Clarity shines a light into the darker rooms of existence that are filled with uncertainty. When this card arrives in your readings, know that the situation you asked about will soon become more comprehensible. The Moonstone talks about healing. If you got this card into your reading, then healing may be either available or necessary. We do not always realize when it is needed, but this card could be advising you to think about those areas of your life that are causing pain. This distress could be recent or may concern older experiences that have been avoided thus far. Making the decision to heal is not one we should take lightly. It is something that requires participation, courage, and commitment. While some of us might enlist the help of a professional, such as a counselor or doctor, just becoming aware of our wounds and how they will affect us can be the first step towards recovery and healing. What is still causing you distress? How might you begin to release yourself from these memories or emotions in a healthy way? Only love remains. Talks about memories. If you got this card, it means that the past is of some significance to your question. While you may feel as though your life is now colorless without something or someone you held dear, this may not be wholly true. This card is a reminder of the good times and a chance to reminisce, but also reminds us of the danger that living in the past can bring. I think all the past has to do with the old clique of people. Let's see. and as a reminder of the good times and a choice and a chance to reminisce, but also reminds us of the danger that living in the past can bring. There is always more to achieve and enjoy. As a card of times gone by, only love remains will simply alert you to the past in some readings. A solution could be found in a previous life lesson, or in some instances, someone from your past could make a reappearance, just like the Six of Cups. Owl Messenger talks about communications. If you got this card, it would seem that a message is headed in your direction. Is this information or confirmation you have been waiting on, or will it be a complete surprise? As well as a personal greetings, letters, and general correspondence, the card also suggests contracts or much awaited test results. Some could have issues with paternity test results or something. Anyways, the camera fucked up and shit. Well, show must go on. Hmm. Although a messenger can predict mail arriving on your doorstep, it can also encourage you to put pen to paper. Okay, pen to paper, so to speak. Have you got forms that need filling out and sending, or might a loved one appreciate a call or some kind of contact? A message could make their day. Kind of upset with the camera. Oh well, I guess. Like I said, show must go on. There we go. The Raven talks about shape shifting. There's times when we all shape shift in daily life, such as when we put on a brave face or mask disappointment. We might do this to protect our own emotions or other people's, but there are times when imitation can be of even greater use. If you have drawn this card, it might be time to shapeshift. If you are hoping to secure that high profile job, then you might need to dress or sound the part. If you want to invite love and kindness into your life, then displaying those qualities could help compassion find you. The woman in this card is manifesting qualities inherent within her that will assist her journey. How can you embrace yours? Serpent spell, the shadow self. There are many things in life that we would prefer to not acknowledge or look at closely. This slithering serpent banished to the recesses of our own mind represents those shadows within ourselves that we would prefer stay hidden. It is important to remember that we all have a shadow self. It might manifest as jealousy, anger, laziness, or self sabotaging beliefs, prevent you from attaining your dreams and having a healthier life. Since we can neither dismiss nor heal the dark serpent within us, it is advisable to get to know it. Facing your demons and accepting them can actually be a positive thing to do. Understanding why we become jealous or angry can uncover a path towards a more balanced way of living. Ain't that some shit? And then you have Silverback, talks about respect. RESPECT. We will not always agree with everyone we meet. It might feel natural to push back, but we are all entitled to express our opinions. Listening to others is the first step to showing respect for their beliefs. If you have drawn this card, you might need a reminder that not everyone will see the world the same way you do. Respect is a choice, and it could be important for you to take a more open minded stance or accept that another person's view or life path is not your own. In some readings, the card will ask if it is you who is being disrespected. If you feel this to be true, it might be time to address any bias or unfair treatment. And the last one, Soul Bond, talks about partnership. If you got this card, you are being reminded of the importance of partnership and the strength of support. This could concern connecting with those who enjoy similar pastimes, or in a career based reading, might reference the possibility or benefit of joining forces with a business or person who has similar objectives. Agreements of all kinds can be confirmed when this card is in play. You may be used to confronting obstacles alone, but this card suggests that two heads might be better than one, and that an opportunity to join with someone else is a possibility. Mergers may be on the horizon, and you may be called to share your talents and gain from the experience and skill of someone else. In a romantic reading, soul bond is a symbol of two hearts beating together as one, indicating that a fruitful union is in the cards. There we go, folks. Whoops, I put it in backwards. You guys are still with me. That's the last shit. These are one word responses. God damn it. Water. Alright. Leo's the last shit here. Last shuffle. You know, the same cards keep coming out with these zodiac signs too, so clearly the whole collective needs to hear it. Mm. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. This is a special message for the masculine. All the shit of lies and rumors and crap and having choices to make and stuff. It's all happening for you, not to you. And you're meant to see the true colors of people. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Intuition, becoming stronger, and calling in a new soul tribe, better clique of people that don't want to hurt. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. Rama. I really do think that this is a place of star seeds. Where are you being called to journey to? You know, guys. Some of you guys just may be afraid because you've been around Too many pessimistic people. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You guys did it. Look at that. All that black shit. The dark tunnel, and now the silver lining, the beautiful, beautiful is in the back. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? You bitches know. You're a warriors though, man. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And you guys have ascended so high so fast that the coven could not keep up. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I said the other day, I mean, if you're gonna say no, then mean no. There's too many people. You guys have been too nice in the past. Like you'll say yes when you really don't want to do something. Okay? So if you really don't want to do something, then say no and mean it. But you ain't gotta be rude about it. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest be held. Treat yourselves. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Fuck yeah. Speak your goddamn mind. Speak your fucking mind. Don't be scared of what other people may think of you. Fuck them. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Yeah, like change your routine or I don't know. For the women, go try out a new haircut or get your nails done, some shit. Protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Telling you, this is what's been going on. The whole spiritual warfare. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? This is definitely the masculine, unfortunately. Just wanting the approval of the friends, but we forgive that. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. She's on a champagne club. What was this? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, get your asses out there and in the sun or whatever. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Absolutely. Star seeds. What lights you up? Follow your hearts. This one keeps coming up to a lot. Akasha, which talks about the Akashic records, which is really an invisible library of your Akashic records. That's your past lifetimes and shit. Well, the coven and the karmic did some underhanded shit and got a hold into your library to find out who you were, what you did, what your insecurities were, so they could attack you with that in this lifetime. So Akasha though says your guidance is divinely guided. This card says yes. Just say yes. And trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? But even if you wouldn't be supported, fuck it. Do what you want to do. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You know. And you have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes. Yes, you have. And trust the niggle. Okay? What is your gut feeling telling you to do? Follow it. All right, my Leos. Love you. Bye bye. Sorry for going over time.